Hello, my name is Robert Dean Steele, and this is your daily Bible class. Revelation chapter 8, verses 6 and 7 reveals to us some very powerful truth. Listen to what it says. Then the seven angels who had seven trumpets prepared to sound them. The first angel sounded his trumpet, and there came hail and fire mixed with blood. And it was hurled down to the earth. A third of the earth was burned up. A third of the trees were burned up, and also the green grass were burned up. So here we have this scene in heaven where the seven angels have been given seven trumpets. And the first one sounds his trumpet. And you have a mixture of hail and fire and blood together. And these mixture, of course, hail was one of the things that was used by God to attack and destroy the nation of Egypt under the leadership of Moses when he came against Egypt and the Pharaoh. Then you have fire, of course, which is an element that has both good and bad properties. But in this case, it is a combination together where it's hurled down with blood. There's a reddish mixture that is thrown down from heaven down to the earth. And the result is catastrophic. The only way I can describe it. A third of all the earth was burnt up. Imagine that. A third of the trees were burned up, and the green grass was burned up. The economic implications are incredible. All of a sudden you have a third of all the fruit-bearing trees, a third of all trees destroyed, more than anything you could ever think about. Now think about this. One of the scientific realities and one of the properties of trees is the fact that they take carbon dioxide, they absorb it, and then they release into the atmosphere, of course, oxygen. And when that happens, it will create all kinds of atmospheric problems. You think we have bad problems now with smog and all of those things. When 1/3 of the trees are wiped out, immediately there are going to be many, many people who are going to suffer in all kinds of ways. And then the third of the green grass is burned up. All the cows, all the horses, and all those animals, domestic and also wild, that rely on the green grass. There is going to be incredible amounts of destruction in this area alone. The cattle industry, the hog industry, the horses, and all these other industries, it is going to be absolutely devastating. All because of man's disobedience to God. God is going to bring judgment upon this planet. There is no if and buts or maybes about it. This is the first of the seven trumpets. The seven trumpets are very powerful judgments of God. Judgments that will destroy so much. In this case, 1/3 of the earth and all the green plants and all the grass are going to be destroyed. It is the first of only several judgments that are coming. What is it going to have upon mankind? Well, it will have incredible implications. People will no longer be able to rely on food. Vegetables. We rely so much on vegetables. I was just thinking about all the vegetarians, how they're going to be affected. But not just the vegetarian. The whole food chain is going to be affected. Mankind is going to start starving. They're going to begin looking at everything differently. They're going to be saying, what is going on? It all because of man's disobedience. That's why the book of Revelation is both an awesome but fearsome book at the same time. Because it's a time of judgment. But even in the midst of all this judgment, God will reach out in His love, His mercy, and grace. Today we've been talking about the first trumpet judgment. We're talking about the fact that 1/3 of all vegetation will be destroyed, and the catastrophic, economic, and incredible atmospheric implications of all of that. And that's just the first trumpet judgment. We're going to find out more about what is coming. And folks, the reality of the situation is, it is coming. The Word of God is true. The Lord Himself says this stuff is coming. We need to get ready. We need to get our families ready. We need to tell everybody we can, because God is going to do judgmental type of things on this planet. We're living in the day of grace. We need to seize the moment. We need to tell everybody we can and understand the implications of what is coming. My name is Robert Dean Steele. This is your daily Bible class. You have yourself a great and godly day.